Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to The Stack. I am Alex.
I'm Justin.
And I am Pete.
And we are bringing you day 3 from New York Comic Con. The Stack's recaps.
Nice.
So this is what it's like in the Skybox, huh?
Yeah, you've been down on the Street Beat. Pete's Street Beat. That's going to be a separate show pretty soon. We're pretty excited about it. Gritty, undercover pieces. Very exciting.
Very stoic drama.
But let's get into it, you guys. There's a lot of stuff to talk about. Let's start off talking about some news items.
I learned today that Speedball, Marvel Speedball will be back, and it is going to be Robbie Baldwin. I don't know what they're going to do about Penance, but that's exciting for me.
That's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about the Secret Six series. Huge fan of what Calciumon did on the characters. Can't wait to see it back.
Marvel apes, people. That's what I'm talking about. That's all I'm going to say. Pretty exciting. If you're like, you know what, I like my Marvel characters, but what if they were apes? Yeah, this is for you.
Really,
I didn't know that's what it was about.
Yeah, well, when you say Marvel apes, you're not. What does that mean?
You really put that in a
Are
nice
there
bubble.
apes running loose in the Marvel universe? No.
Are they copying stuff? Is Marvel aping other people?
Oh, look at you, huh?
Or are maybe apes going to start writing and drawing many of Marvel's books?
How could you tell the difference?
Oh, no, he doesn't mean that. He doesn't mean that.
All right,
We kid.
let's talk a little bit about you guys' experiences today. Pete, we know you're on the Street Beat. What's going on there?
Oh, God, you're just going to beat that horse to
I'm going
death.
to
Street beat it.
Oh, man. A lot happened today. It was crazy. I learned a little bit about role-playing games, which was new for me. I didn't,
Wow.
Yeah, you don't do a lot of role-playing games at home?
No, I don't.
Yes, you
And I can
do.
see that look in your eyes there, buddy, but no, I don't.
We got to talk to Brendan Fraser, which was pretty cool.
That was cool. He went like this to me.
He did actually
he
do that.
scared the
And that
shit
was-
out of me.
That just scared the shit out of me.
Do you guys try not to swear so much? Thanks.
Impossible. That's what it's like in the Skybox. It's gritty, like the street.
No, this is hoity-toity up here.
We're
I
on,
know what grit's like.
I'm sorry, we're on Justin Alice's Sky Beat.
I'll have another brandy.
What were you
by the
excited
way.
about that happened today?
Let's see. We talked to.
Wow.
I'm crazy. I've gone insane.
He's lost
I'm
it.
so
We haven't
tired.
This
slept in
actually has
days.
been a pretty crazy con.
Yeah,
what have you guys
tired.
thought about it in total?
It was nonstop. Like I was excited that it was all in one level this year, but it's a lot to cover.
Yeah, I mean, well, actually, it wasn't quite on the level. There was the panel room, which they actually had to shut down.
Because there were
so
too
packed
many
last
people.
night. There were
Yeah.
too many people in there. Had to shut down the whole thing. That's how big the con got yesterday. I think right now it's really nice. I mean, what I'm hearing from a lot of people, they're sort of towing the party line, and they're like, it's great to have a convention that's all about comics, obviously, as opposed to San Diego, which is mainly about movies. I don't know if that's completely true, but definitely there's a lot of comic stuff going on, which I think is very, very cool.
Yeah, and it's getting bigger. Oh, I remembered. The girl with 3 beads covering her anus. It was like,
Did you really just say that? Wow.
3, that's all she was wearing.
I should
3
mention that this is Kids Day today. This is Kids Day here at the con, so I'm glad you brought that up. Thank you very much.
She's not a child.
All right.
As you can see, being in a skybox and being on the floor is driving us a little nuts here. So without further ado, we're going to turn it over to Pete's Street Beat. Why don't you introduce this? What did you do today?
So this is me and John's final wrap-up of the con. Enjoy.
Beat feet to Pete Street Beat.
Day 3 of the Comic-Con. We're a little crazy wiped right now, but we're getting re-energized with a little massage, and then we'll be ready to attack the floor again.
I'm staying for the herbal peel myself. I think that'll really help energize us beyond the ladies touching us right now, which is very nice.
John, you're a pansy getting the herbal peel. Come on. We need you out there.
Oh no, it'll be fine, man. It's like putting a Mylar bag on my face. I mean, it's gonna help me out, trust me.
So day 3, we're gonna check out all the things we haven't seen yet, talk to some more great people. All right, day 3, let's do it.
Sounds good, man.
Jan Jones called me, said she got a title. Actually, she first asked what are my favorite DC heroes, and I said Teen Titans, and she screamed. And then she said she got a title she wants us to work on called Tiny Titans. And I like, yeah, all right, we'll do it. And then that's it. I called him and said, you want to write stories? He said, yeah, all right. That's how it started.
That's exactly the way it went. I was there.
Wow, that's a great recap.
Jan was a fan of ours for hundreds of years, or about maybe 150 years.
156.
Yeah, 156 years, exactly. And then so she was buying stuff from us, comics and paintings and stuff. And then she finally called me on the phone and said that she wants to work on a book. And based on what we already did, Patrick stuff, they wanted us to draw DC Comics books just like Patrick the Wolf Boy, but with their characters. And we're like, yeah, no problem. So that was it. I started drawing the hell out of stuff. And I went to DC Comics with my portfolio, and they told me to go back to school. And then I went to Marvel, and they told me to go back to school. So I published my own damn book. So that's how we started, pretty much.
Hang out in Artist Alley with Jamal Engel, who you know from his great DC work, his wonderful run on Nightwing. He's done a couple one-shots here and there for the Countdown Search for Ray Palmer, but currently, back in the Tangent universe, Superman's Reign. That's got to be pretty cool, man.
It is actually. It's been a lot of fun. I'm just starting issue 5. Massive fight scene in the first 3 pages. It's pretty cool stuff. So I'm just having a good time.
Were you a reader of the Tangent stuff back in the day?
I didn't even remember the Tangent stuff. No, seriously. I remember, I just barely remembered the books when they asked me to do the project, and then I just sort of buried myself in the stories. And then the great thing about the Tangent books is, if you look at the lineup of people working on it, they're top industry talents, and they're still around. They're still doing work on a regular basis.
And that's how it started for me, pretty much.
We got bit by the tiny guy. Oh yeah, Titans. It's a spoiler. Spoiler alert.
We're a game company. You may be familiar with card game Magic the Gathering or the role-playing game Dungeons & Dragons, which has a new version coming out. And here at our booth, we're demonstrating D&D 4.0, several of our other games for people that would like to learn them and enjoy the experience, get them to understand what the game's about and how to play it. They're especially excited because this is a preview. It doesn't come out until June, so this is getting a lot of attention. We also have large tournaments culminating in a World Series $100,000 tournament in Indianapolis.
Wow. So if I have never played the game before, I can walk up to a booth and sit in and learn about it?
Yeah, that's exactly what we'd like you to do. We're happy to teach you, get you to be a basic player very easily, maybe even get you ready for a tournament of your own. In the role-playing game here, what you're doing is taking on the persona of a character, which could be a knight, a wizard, a warlock, a priest of some sort. There's actually several dozen different ones that you could be. And you'll take that character and they'll be in various situations. In this instance, they'll be fighting the dragon. You can't play the dragon except for the Dungeon Master, who helps tell the story and keep things fair between the monsters and the players.
So the Dungeon Master is like the referee of the game.
Exactly.
And what else? We're going to be wrestling
Alligators?
Yeah,
Florida.
ninja alligators.
Ninja alligators.
Yeah. Then the deal will be in issue 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tiny Didido. That's what it's called.
Jeremy has got a huge commitment from Wildstorm on a new franchise, and it's one of your favorite shows from NBC. Tell us about it, Jer.
Yeah, I started work on Chuck, a 6-issue miniseries that's going to be coming up from Wildstorm. Basically, it's kind of funny. I hadn't seen the show prior to working on the book, and they sent me some preview copies of it. It was just amazing. It's a fun show, lots of crazy stuff going on. It's just enjoyable. The story actually takes place after season 1. Before season 2.
It's in continuity.
Oh yeah. So in fact, the showrunner is working on it, head writer. So it's not one of those situations where you've got, like this guy, kind of having to skirt around issues in the show. Basically, the whole thing is based around the events that happen with all of the supervillains from the show, and kind of go through them. Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome. You gotta wash that thing though.
All right, I'll get on that.
I smell Joe Quesada on there.
Uh-oh.
When I was growing up, if I ever bought a comic, it would be Our Army. Well, it was a Sergeant Rock because it wasn't Our Army at War anymore, or the GI Combat books, and that's what I love. And it's funny because people don't know that that's what my thing is. I'm a big World War II buff, and I'm a fan of these soldiers. And through this book, I got to become friends with lots of the veterans that were actually there, the battle that we took place, and I had the opportunity to go to Normandy. And then I went to eastern France where the battle took place. I took 2 separate trips, and they just treated me like a king there. It was the people who I've been in touch with, these local historians and all, and because they know that I'm doing this book on this battle, and they just appreciate the American soldier and what they did, and they as their liberators, and it was just really a great experience. Hands down, it's one of the best creative experiences of my life.
Awesome stuff that you guys put out. What's some of your favorites?
Here's one that's coming out in May 7th.
It's tough to read upside down. So
we saw this. We saw the artwork for it first in San Diego, and I hadn't spoken to the writer, and the artwork was without lettering or anything like that. And I looked at it and just thought it was stunning. It was by Cody Chamberlain, a up-and-coming cartoonist that you're going to hear a lot from in the future. And I thought it was great. But I didn't know what the book was called or what it was about. So I talked to the writer and I go, well, what's the book called? And he goes, Pretty Baby Machine. And I'm like dead silent. And I go, okay, I'm really stupid. What does that mean? And he goes, Pretty Boy Floyd, Babyface Nelson, Machine Gun Kelly against Al Capone. I'm there. You know, it's
done
like,
and
yeah,
done.
done and done.
What an amazing 3 days. John, it was an absolute pleasure to hang out with you and share the floor.
You guys have been great, and honestly, it's been a lot of fun being able to join you and having fun on the interviews and stuff.
Yeah, and we got so much more coming at you guys. Tune in to pulpsecret.com, newsarama.com. You'll get all the extended footage, everything that we shot, basically.
Yeah, and stuff that, you know, features the other guys as well. You know, the other guys. I'm already diminishing them because Pete and I are going to do our own podcast. And here's a little secret. Here's a con exclusive for you. They're done, okay?
Yeah, it's now the Me and John show.
Exactly.
We're going to be running things. Enjoy the footage, guys. Take care.
See you later.
What?
No, I don't know who you are. You're dead to me. You're dead to me. You're dead to me.
Don't you remember me?
No, you're dead to me, guys.
Peace, going on.
Guys, it's me and John. It's me and John. No.
See you later, guys. Thanks a lot.
Right on, man.